Welcome back to my channel, ASMRJ. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I don't know if you all noticed, but in the last video, I skipped the J. I skipped doing the J in the last video, which was quite comedic in my opinion. Quite comedic. So tonight we have another Lego collection. This was originally going to be a two for one deal Lego collection video. I was going to show two sets, but sadly, it's only going to be one set tonight. I actually just got done filming my fan submission for JoJo's ASMR with subscribers video, and I had my backdrop and all the lighting set up. So I said I might as well make a video. So this will be one set. So tonight we'll be reviewing quite a cool set. I really like this set, and it sits on my desk, and I really enjoy it. So again, I'm going to ask you to comment down below, which is something I wanted to talk about. I asked for you guys in the last video to comment down below anything. I believe I said anything. Just comment anything. And I got a very lovely comment that just said hi, and it made me laugh. I thought it was very funny. But I believe it was actually very warm and welcoming, but it was funny to me for some reason. And also, I would also appreciate it if you subscribed. I think that'd be really cool. It encourages me to make more of these videos. Encourages me. Because it knows you like it. Speaking of that, I can tell you guys really like these Lego videos. At least I think you do. Because the first one, I think right now, has 185 views. And the second one that I uploaded yesterday as I'm recording this has 133. It was the highest, or sorry, not highest, the quickest rising video per the amount of time per views, so that was really cool. Alright, let's get into the set. Alright everyone, just like last time, I'm going to give off a few trivia questions about the set to see if you can guess it, unless you can guess it from the title, which a few of you already did. I'm sure we're very like, oh, I know what this is because it was in the title, but I think it just makes for a good thumbnail, so you get what you get, you don't throw it, right? So I have actually my iPad sitting over here that I'm going to be reading the facts from, which you can't see my face, so it doesn't really matter. So this set, the first question, or first hint, I should say, is this set retailed for $60 USD when it was released August 1st of 2020. August 1st of 2020. Which I believe I got this set, I think, when it released. I think I actually had it pre-ordered. This set is an 18 plus set. 18 plus. And it was retired on December 31st of 2021. December 31st of 2021. December 31 of 2021. Last hint is that it is a Marvel set. Based off of a Marvel character. And I guess that it's a helmet. There, I give you a 2-for-1. A 2-for-1 deal. Any last guesses before I put up the instruction manual? Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ba-na, na, 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 na. It's Iron Man. It's the Iron Man helmet. The Iron Man helmet. So right here, as you can see, is I got the instruction booklet. Also, I hope you can see this well. I noticed a few times in the last video that I think is a little high, which wasn't the greatest, but I'm looking at the back of my phone. I don't get to see my screen. I'm not using my selfie camera, because this camera is a lot better than the selfie camera. So, In my opinion, compared to the last helmet set, this set really shines in its booklet. So as you can see here, it's got partly the design of the Iron Man helmet shown right here, just like in the movie. It's also this amazing black booklet cover down there. You can see the QR code. So if you wanted to do the instructions online, it has the Iron Man wording from the Iron Man movie, the original Iron Man movie with this Marvel Studios logo. So as we open up this set, see this one, since it was, I believe, one of the first Marvel helmets. It's one of the first helmets, actually, too. It has a lot more facts about the Iron Man helmet on these pages. A lot more facts. So here's the Iron Man, I believe. What suits can you see here? The Mark 1, the Mark 3, the Mark 7, and the Mark 85 from, I believe the Mark 85 is shown in Endgame. Yes. Mark 85 is Endgame. Mark 50 is Endure. So there's the Mark 1, the Mark 3, the Mark 7, and then the Mark 85. Here you can see the Mark 42. A lot of this is just details about the suits. And it's on this black. Here's just in different languages. So I believe this is in, this is Spanish, I believe. Yeah. There's a quote here from Tony Stark. Let's read. If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn well sure we'll avenge it. Tony Stark, Marvel Studios Avengers. He says that to Loki when he takes his suit off and he gets a glass of whiskey and then they fight. Really cool. And then, yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. This one compared to the Iron Man, or not the Iron Man, the Captain Rex helmet is on black. It's on all black. Which I honestly think the gray might be a little better because that black is a little too dark. Yeah, a little too dark. I still think it looks cool. You don't see. Also, the colors have to be a little different because of it being on black. But you never see black. As you can tell, or see, moreover, there's not an indicator. This was before they did indicator lines about when the sets or how close you were to completion, which really isn't important. You can really gauge it from the pages. But so let's get some nice page flipping sounds. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I believe I got the set in 2020. And this set's a little different. It actually looks like you start with building the helmet instead of the stand, like in the first set. Yeah, it looks like you built the helmet first and then you built the stand last. Or no, you build the face last. You build the face last. You build the helmet itself, then you start building the face of the helmet last. Interesting. Can you guess how many steps are in this? I'll give you a hint like last time. So it seems that there's 128 pages, which I think might be what it was last time. Or was it 150? I can't remember. But you can guess how many steps. So the first hint is it is less than the amount of steps last time. And I'm going to say that is more than 100 and less than 200. Okay, like last time. I'm going to try to transfer the answer to you. Transfer. You think you got it? And the answer is 165. There's 165 steps. So originally, I was going to do this set alongside the Captain Rex helmet yesterday, but then I thought it didn't really make sense. So I decided to do it along another Marvel set actually. But then, like I said, I had to make this one shorter, so it's not going to be. But now you guys get more content, right? Since I only do one, you get more content. I think you guys like these Lego videos. Like I said before, I don't have, or this was before, I believe, Lego started putting it in bags or cardboard. Maybe they only did that for select sets. Yeah, I think it's a big thing now, but it's only for select sets now. So what I'll do is I'll put this back in the container where I put all of my instructions, and it'll be safe in order there. So being said, let us move on to the helmet itself. Alright, everybody. Hello. Alright, everybody. Welcome back. I mean, it's only been like 3 seconds for you, but it's been a few minutes for me because I had to go do something quick. So I'm just going to preface this. The helmet is a lot more dusty and dirtier than the Captain Rex helmet. That's because I was already cleaning the Captain Rex helmet when I decided I could clean it for the ASMR because those cleaning tingles are nice. Also, it was white, so it was kind of a little bit harder, I think, to see the dust. But this one is on this red, and it's really easy. Plus, I've had this set for longer. It probably hasn't been dusted for longer. So it's way easier to see the dust because it just sits on my shelf all day. So I already ripped the paper towel because I noticed in the last video it was a little louder than what I've liked. But just be warned that this set is quite dusty, so if you don't like dust, you've been warned. So here's the set. Dun, 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 dun. This is the Iron Man helmet. The Iron Man helmet. See if I can get a good thumbnail. Move it left to right. I can do a percent almost like this, maybe. Oh, that might be nice. Oh, I think we got it right there, boys. I think that's going to be the thumbnail. Oh, yeah, one of these has got to be the thumbnail. One of these is going to be good. Alright, so I'm going to get some tapping triggers before I go on and some rubbing, do some scratching. So this helmet is actually, I think it has the dimensions on the box, which I keep all my boxes, but the thing is they're all like in storage, so I don't have them on me. But I do keep all of the boxes, which I think it has the dimensions on it. I don't think it does in the instruction booklet. So if I had it, maybe it has it online, I don't know. That's an oversight. Maybe for the next video, another hint. Maybe we can look that up. Or maybe something we can add. But this helmet is a lot smaller than the Captain Rex helmet. Wish I had it to compare, but it's noticeably smaller. Again, this is one of their first attempts at a helmet, at least for the Marvel wise. I also don't remember. I think this is a generic Iron Man helmet. It's not necessarily based on any of them. It may be based off of the Mark 85, but it doesn't. I think it's just the Iron Man helmet. Right here it says the Avengers Iron Man. On this plaque, on this nice stand. This set, unlike the Captain Rex one, doesn't really have any play features. I guess its mouth kind of moves. It's not supposed to, but you could kind of make it look like he's talking. Which is not really supposed to do that. But it would have been cool if they had a feature. Maybe they redo it in the future if they could put the helmet up and it could be like empty inside. I don't think it would look good if it had Tony Stark's face, and it might be a little weird. Alright, we're going to grab a paper towel. We're going to start dusting it. Getting some of that dust off. I did try to get some dust off yesterday when I was testing the Captain Rex helmet. But this one, as you can see on the top, has a lot of studs. It doesn't use any plating or snot techniques. It has a whole lot of studs on top, which I think is what puts this set lower than the Captain Rex helmet. I don't know if not as accurate is the right word, more that it just doesn't look right. I don't know if the proportions are weird. I think it's definitely the proportions, actually. I shouldn't say if it's the proportions. I think it is the proportions. There's some that looks like a paint, or maybe some that fell into that. But I think that it's just weirdly shaped. It's not a bad set by any means. I still really like it. I don't think I rated the last set, but I give the other one a 9 or 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that helmet. This one I'd give a solid 8, 7.5 to 8, in that range. It's a good set. It's not the most amazing. I think if they do an Iron Man set again, they should try to fix the proportions. And also, they haven't done any other Marvel helmets. They did the Tony Stark helmet, they did Thor's hammer, a Cap shield, which JoJo ASMR did, and it took him forever, duh. It's repetitiveness. The Thor's hammer looks awesome, though. I wish I got that set when I was in Disney. That was one I almost picked up. But I decided against it. I decided to pick up a few different sets. Last time I was there. At their Lego store, because their Lego store is kind of... I mean, it's a lot similar. Like, it's not as special as some other ones. I think they get some exclusives sometimes, but I think it's just an experience to be in Disney, even though you're in Springs, Disney Springs, which is like really just like trying to get you to purchase things that you don't need. Well, that's Disney in general, right? Trying to get you to purchase things that you obviously don't need, but they make you think you need. Alright, I'm trying to get some dusting. These plates are outrageous. I might have to go in with either a feather duster or maybe even like one of those spray. I've seen people use spray air to try to clean these sets off. And according to them, it works very well. But again, I don't. I need to invest in like glass or plexiglass or glass encased shells with dust proofing, so I don't have to. Which is the thing, by the way. Weather seals, basically, to make it dust proof to keep this guy from getting dusty. All right, I'm gonna do a few more tapping sounds. It's still pretty dusty, but it's sides art, so we can look at the sides and look at the side proportions. Which aren't as dusty. You can see this little ear thing, which is actually very accurate. I'd say it's very accurate. I think I speak for everyone. When we were younger, we all used to have fantasies of being Iron Man. I think we all thought that being Iron Man would be so cool. We all wanted to be Iron Man. At least I did. At least I used to make up stories when I was younger of being Iron Man and flying around and saving people. Actually, it was a knockoff Iron Man. After a while, I was like, I can't be Iron Man. Iron Man already exists. So I became a knockoff Iron Man that didn't exist in the same universe. And like Iron Man was all just fiction, and he was the real deal, and he was really cool. I think I called him the Armored Soldier. So I put together like a War Machine military type thing, but it was like private. So we had like Tony Stark elements there too, and like I guess you can say Winter Soldier. Maybe it wasn't really Winter Soldier. He didn't have any like. It just happens to have the word soldier, but it was kind of like War Machine and Tony Stark put together. Alright, I love the tapping. I did like what they did around this mouth here. It's an interesting thing to get these like hinge pieces to try to build that mask, and I think they executed that well. I just think he's almost a little too thin, I'd say. This is the last actual helmet set. I have a few other like things from movies, but this is the last helmet set that I have. You can see on the bottom of this one it's blue, the other one was gray. I wonder why they did that, but it still has these like blue tags. That's interesting. This is Iron Man. I love you 3000, or I am Iron Man. Probably the most badass, moment. And not probably, one of the most badass moments in cinema history. It was awesome. I love Iron Man. I was Team Iron Man when it came to Civil War. As it moves on, I think I became more Team Cap because if I remember correctly, it was Sokovia Accords, and he wanted to be more government-oriented because they had to pay for their crimes, which I think Tony's right. But I also think it would have been bad if they would have been full military, so I agree with Cap there too. But Iron Man 1 is a masterpiece of a film. It's so good. I'm a defender of Iron Man 2. I love Iron Man 2. I think Whiplash is a cool villain. He's not super comic accurate, but I think Iron Man 2 is awesome. And like the soldiers that Justin Hammer comes up with, so cool. Iron Man 3, not a really big fan of, which I don't think is a common sentiment. It's still okay. I give Iron Man 1 a 9.5 to 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Iron Man 2, I get an 8 out of 10. Iron Man 3 is a 6.5 out of 10. All fantastic films, but I love Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. was born to play the role of Iron Man, and no one could ever replace him. There was all the things of like, oh, Tom Cruise almost played Iron Man, and he almost played Iron Man in Multiverse of Madness, which I defend that movie too. Sam Raimi's art direction it kind of saved that movie. But I think that movie's fantastic. But yeah, no one could outplay Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is forever. Now, Doctor Doom, I think they could have gotten someone better. They might cook and make something cool, but I don't know. Alright, I think that's enough of tapping. Let's get on to that closing, shall we? Alright, everybody. I planned on this video being shorter, but I actually think it's going to be longer. It might even be longer than my one where I did the entire coin jet, which was a huge. But it's definitely going to be longer, I believe, than the Captain Rex helmet. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy these LEGO collection videos. Again, please leave me a like, comment down below, and a subscription if you would. I love reading comics. They're my favorite thing on this channel and my other channel, which I might shout out later. Let me know if you want me to continue these LEGO collection videos, and if you're still awake. And even if you're not, I wish you good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.